Bats, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Honey Bat if this is your first time finding me. Today we are opening up some of the Disney Doorables. This is series 3, you guys can tell from the purple doors. Inside of our big multi-peak packages, we can find 5, 6, or 7 characters inside, and in the smaller doors, we can find either 2 or 3 characters. It says that there are 49 to collect across Series 3, but right away I'm noticing a ton of these are duplicates from previous series. I will check to make sure that the poses aren't the same, but we have the Beauty and the Beast characters, Frozen, Lilo and Stitch up here, Rapunzel, and of course the Mickey and Friends. For the new characters, I do notice that we have the Lion King here and Aladdin, so I'm really excited to get those. Oh, and I really want to find Tafiti today. That would be my favorite one. We are going to start with one of our big packs, so we're going to go ahead and take this piece off. It reveals pretty much the same picture, except now it says open me and peek inside, and in this series they left a little space here where you can actually lift this up a lot easier. So thank you to the makers of the Disney Doorables. We have 5 doors inside. We're going to go ahead and pull all of those out. And we found our checklist. We start off with some Mickey and Friends. We get Tangled and Lilo and Stitch, Moana, The Lion King, Aladdin, Alice in Wonderland, The Little Mermaid, Toy Story, Beauty and the Beast, and Frozen. Here is our rarity guide here. And if you're wondering why all of these characters look so familiar, it's because you've already seen these characters in Series 1. And Series 2. This picture pretty much sums up my disappointment with this series. Don't get me wrong, I'm really excited that I can find characters that I wasn't able to find in Series 1 and Series 2, but there's only been 2 series, and there are so many Disney characters and Disney princesses that don't yet have a Doorables figure that I feel like they could have gone further before they did kind of a greatest hits edition. With that being said, if there were a lot of characters that you guys liked from Series 1 and Series 2 and couldn't find, it might be easier to find them in a smaller series, since there are only 49 in the Series 3 release. And we're going to go ahead and start the fun part of this video, which is opening up all of our little characters. So inside here we have our little blind bag, and unlike the previous series, I do not see a little stand inside of the biggest door, so it may be somewhere else, but the packaging did rip open really nicely, and our first character is actually going to be what looks like an ultra rare, and it is. This is the ultra rare Pascal. This is not to be confused with the one of him wearing the purple dress, which is a special edition. I love all of the glitter all over him. Let's see if that comes off on my fingers. And a few little specks have, but it's not coming off in clumps, so I will definitely take that. Look at our cute little chameleon. He looks so cute. I get so excited every time I see him in merchandise because I feel like a lot of the sidekicks are always like fluffy, cute animals, and it's nice to see a reptile. To this funky looking door here next. Oh, this one has a little window that opens. You can see our blind bag inside. I'm going to go ahead and take it out the front. Oh, there we go. This is our little Doorable stand. So for those of you who haven't seen it, there's a little hole on the bottom of the Doorables. You can put that in there to help them stand up. Most of them do stand on their own, but a few of them are pretty top heavy. I think Donald Duck comes to mind from our last video. So here is the blind bag. This one feels like it's a pretty big character. Oh, and it is. We found Jasmine. She's in a purple dress in this Disney Doorables figure. Her gold earrings look humongous compared to her face. They're almost as big as her eyes. And she is a common figure in this series. On to door number 3. One thing I am grateful for is that so far this series blind bags are opening up much easier than they have in the past. This is a favorite of mine. This is Prince Eric. He's even holding the little telescope there from his ship. He does have a slight little scratch defect on his face. I can't tell if it's black paint or if it's actually scratched into his face, but I will try to get that off later. He has bright, shiny blue eyes. And of course his outfit from the movie. This is door number 4, and I would love to see Ariel here in her pink dress. I don't think I have that one in a Disney Doorable yet. Oh, no, this is going to be Mrs. Potts. So here she is with her winking eye. This is the one from Series 3 that I don't think you can get in any other series. Just like in previous series, though, her little spout doesn't stick out, but her handle does. And this is actually a little bit more durable than the one that had the space in there. And this is our last door from our first pack. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and rip this one open. Oh, this one's fuzzy. Which one is this? This is Timon. He is a special edition. He is fuzzy. The flocking does not come off. And you can still see all of his details through it, such as his hair and his ears. Everything still looks perfectly adorable. We are going to go ahead and open up our 2 little packs next. Now inside of these you can either find 2 or 3 characters. So we're going to go ahead and open up this one first. And we have a little green guy. At first I thought that this was TikTok, but this is actually going to be Rex from Toy Story. He's a cute little dinosaur. He's got kind of a metallic finish. And that would be because he is an ultra rare figure as well. So instead of being glittery, he is metallic. I really like this finish better because there's no chance of it scraping off. Look how cute he is. They even painted his little toenails black. Look at his little gear there. I love Toy Story. I've officially seen all 4 movies and they were all amazing. And the other character inside there was a duplicate of Prince Eric. So now we have 2 Prince Erics. And inside of every little pack, you also get another little stand and a checklist. And now we're going to open up the second one. Looks like we have another little furry one in there, but I think this one's going to be a duplicate for us. And it is. We officially have 2 furry little Timons. Our other character, though, is not a duplicate. This is another Toy Story figure. This is going to be Jessie. She does not have a metallic finish, and she is a common figure. I like all of the detail in her hair there with the little yellow bow at the bottom. Her hat even has all of the tiny little ridges that it does in the movies. And her outfit has an incredible amount of detail for being about that big. That's not very big. So kudos to the artists that work on these characters. We are ready to open up our second multi-pack. Hopefully we can find 6 or 7 characters inside this one. But if we only find 5, that is okay too. And it looks like we're actually going to be finding 6 because we have a different configuration of our doors. Go ahead and pull all of those out again. It's always exciting to find a bonus figure. We're gonna go ahead and start with this door right here. Go ahead and take out our blind bag. And I think that this is one that I wanted to find in a previous video. This is Stitch with his little alien costume still on. His little orange jumpsuit. He is a common figure and I'm really excited to find him. I've definitely been wanting him for a little while. I love his little antenna there on top of his head. And again, the amount of detail on these is crazy because they're only about an inch tall. And I love his little nose. He deserves a little boop. Boop. We're gonna go on to another door. This one's really heavy actually. And that would explain why. So this is going to be an extra bonus character. So not only did we find 6 doors, but we found a little extra bonus box. We're gonna go ahead and open up this one first. There's no little stand in there, so we are still looking for that. All right, we finally got it to rip open after our 3rd try. And we actually have a duplicate. This is Jasmine in her purple dress again. And inside of our shiny little door here, I'm going to pull that out. This feels like a big character too. And that's because we have another duplicate. This is little Rex from Toy Story. This may be the video of duplicates, but with only 49 in the series, that's kind of to be expected. We're going to give this one a shot. I'm going to go ahead and tear that down. And we do have a new character for this video, although we have seen him before. He is a super lovable puppers. He's a common figure. This is none other than Pluto, and just like in previous series, he has his little ear up in the air like that, and he's wearing a little green collar. He's got a tail in the back, and his toes are actually defined. 3 doors left. We're going to take a look at this one here. Still no stand. I'm going to rip this open. There we go. Ah, we have the bad guy. Everyone's favorite bad guy, in fact. This is Hans from Frozen. He has his little hand out there to deceive Anna, but we are going to keep her far away from him because she deserves so much better. I do really like the detail in this character, though. All of his little hair is defined there in the back, including the little lines on his suit jacket. He is one that I have not seen before in person, so I am really happy to add him to my collection. Inside this box, I would really like to see another Beauty and the Beast figure, either a Belle or a Cogsworth or a Lumiere if he's in this series. And we actually have another little furry guy. This is going to be Pumbaa. So now we have a little furry Timon and Pumbaa. Our little warthog there. We can see his tusks, his nose, his little snout. And now we have his hair on his back and his tail as well. He's a really cutely made figure, and he does have a little extra bit of flocking on his head, but unless I point it out, I don't really think that anyone would notice. Oh, look at his little ears, they're so pointy. Since he's furry, we automatically know that he is a special edition as well, and what was really interesting is that we found the special editions not only in the big packs, but in the small packs, whereas previously, to find the Winnie the Pooh characters, you could only find them in the big packs. And our last door for this particular pack is going to be this one here. There we go. And ooh, we have everyone's favorite mermaid villain, Ursula herself. I don't remember if she's available in the series packs or if she was an exclusive for one of the playsets that we've opened. I do know that I've seen her before. She looks downright gorgeous as a 1-inch tall Doorable. She has little purple earrings, and all of her little tentacles actually have little bumps on them for suction cups, and they're all defined by the purple you can see going around her. Her hair is fabulously detailed to kind of look like fire. She's got little purple earrings, lipstick, and eyeshadow. She looks downright villainous. And I would really like a little tiny Ariel as a mermaid Doorable. I don't think that they've made one yet. If they have, I just haven't seen it. But I really like when they take the time to make the villains look just as good as our heroes. This is our last multi-peek pack for this video. We have yet to see any Moana characters, so I would really like to see Te Fiti in this one. But if we find one of the other Moana characters, that would be just as well. We'll go ahead and rip this open. We have another 5-door configuration. And we are going to start with our biggest door. So knock, knock, open up. Here we go. And the first one that we found is a Moana character. This is Hey Hey, our little boat snack. I think that we have seen him in every Disney Doorable video that we have done. He never gets any less cute though. He's got a teeny tiny little beak there with his little waddle. We're gonna go to this door next. There's our little stand, but I know that you guys all watch for the characters. So we actually have Woody. He looks like he has a metallic finish as well, but according to the checklist, he is just a common figure. So he has on his little boots and his regular little Woody outfit. His arms are crossed. His hair is immaculate, and his little hat sits right there on his head. But I think my favorite part is just how cute they look whenever they're next to each other. 3 more doors to go. We're going to go ahead and open up this one. Oh, this is yet another furry one. We have Mufasa. He is a special edition as well. He could also be grown Simba if you wanted him to be. But he's cute like the other ones. His flocking looks really good. It's not coming off. His eyes are bright and shiny. I love his mane detail. They even added his little tail there in the back, even though it might be hard to see on camera because he is flocked. We have found so many amazing characters in this video. I cannot imagine which one is in here. I'm going to tear that open, and inside we have Sebastian. Sebastian is another character from The Little Mermaid. He has his little conductor stick there, and hopefully Ariel shows up for this performance. They have his claws up and his little feet down. He's got a hole in the bottom just so he can stand up. His eyes are bright and shiny, and he has a huge cheesy grin on his face that reminds me of Maximus from Tangled. So there he is, like a real crab. He can stand up. This is our very last door to open together today, but if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps more people find my channel just like you did. I'm going to go ahead and see who's in here. It feels like another big one. And the package doesn't want to open. There we go. We found Anna in her coronation outfit. She is a common figure. She's actually figure number 1, and I've never gotten to see her before, so I'm really happy to have found her. If I cover up the rest of her, that kind of looks like a pumpkin there on the top of her head. There is so much detail in here. The only thing that I would add, if I were the designer, which I do not have the talent to do, is I would put one little tiny white streak in her hair just so she looked just like she did from the movie. But she looks absolutely flawless. I love the little ball gown, and because it's so wide on the bottom, she can stand up all by herself. Here's a look at everyone that we found today. We only found 4 duplicates, which is great. They're all on the top except for Ursula. So now it's time to tell me who your guys' favorite was. I still love the Frozen characters. I really do, but I'm actually going to be picking the little Stitch over here in his little alien outfit. There's just something about him. I can't explain it. I really like him. Thank you guys so much for all of the support here. Thank you for hitting that like and subscribe button. It means a lot to me. Until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.